All right. Welcome to Simple Life Philosophy. It is Thursday, September 18th. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day so far. Wish nothing but good vibes to you. Thank you so much for just those that have watched. Grace in the comments, you have kept me going. I just want to talk about courage because I think courage is like, if anyone's ever studied the map of consciousness, courage is kind of that first step to raising your consciousness level. And it makes sense, because I think no matter what you're doing, uh, no matter what you're going through, it's going to take courage to move forward. Um, whatever you want out of life, you need courage to kind of to pursue that and to face your doubts, to face your fears. So yeah, I think whatever's going on, I want to give you a little bit of encouragement, pun intended, to keep going, to keep trying. Um, Even for like myself, I'm 41 years old. I haven't really reached any of the goals that I really wanted to in life. Now, granted, I have to take accountability for that. It's my own fault in a way. I haven't adapted. I haven't learned quick enough, and but this also could be part of the journey, because if things had worked out my way earlier in life, because I have tried starting businesses. I have worked for several different startups. I've worked the corporate world, and that wasn't for me. I was in the financial industry. If I would have stayed in the financial industry, my first job out of college was in the financial industry, and I stayed there for 4.5 years. Man, if I would have just stayed at that company right now in my life, I know I'd be a millionaire, like 100%, 100%, just because of investing and compounding. I'm 41 now. I started when I was 21. you know, um, if I wouldn't be a millionaire, I would be very, very close. But then again, it's like I don't know what I would have missed out. I don't know if I would have learned the life lessons that I know now, and I don't know how everything would have panned out. And maybe at some point I would have saw that big balance and just went crazy. Just as if I would have got success in one of those startups or the business that I started, what would have happened if I got a lot of success? I don't know if I would have had the maturity to really handle it. And so I don't know, just be thankful for where you are. I think you are where you're at for a reason. And I do believe in God. I don't, um, you know, I don't care what religion you are. I think having a faith in God is super important. And just have that, that faith in God has put you where you're at right now because God knows you can handle it. God knows that in the right space, in the right mindset, you can handle it. And that you should be, grateful that it's you, that it's you handling this. Have some gratitude and just feel blessed that hey, maybe it is a big struggle for you, but take pride that hey, it's you enduring this struggle, and because you're enduring it, someone else doesn't have to. So I just want to kind of say those words and provide a little bit of a courage and encouragement today. Um, no matter what you're going through, I know that I have faith, and you should definitely have faith in yourself that you can handle it, that you can persevere. Um, you know, I'm gonna keep going with these videos. I don't know where it's gonna take me, but you know, kind of, Grace asked why, and I'm like, my why I think really is kind of just goes back to the meaning of life and just getting better. And I think if you live a meaningful life, that means that you've left this world better than you found it, and that you have made an impact on the people around you in a positive way. And that takes a higher consciousness level. That takes some spiritual evolution. And when I think of myself right now, I still think of myself I'm not an infant, but I'm an adolescent in the spiritual journey. I definitely feel like an adolescent. I'm that nowhere near an adult, but I'm getting there. I'm progressing. I'm working every day. I'm gonna keep facing my fears and keep having courage to show up and post these videos and see where it takes me. I think I do have a goal of making this of monetizing this channel and making a business out of it. But maybe it leads me to a different path. I don't want to, I think it's important to have the compass set, but the destination can definitely change just depending, and you have to kind of go with the flow of it and trust the universe and trust God that you're being led in the right direction, and that you can persevere through whatever struggles, obstacles come up. If you just have the courage and show up and do the action, um, do the actions to take care of yourself and to learn and grow. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts today. I want to keep the video short, so good vibes out to all, and peace out.